Okay, so this is me trying out Tabletop Simulator. So if you haven't heard of Tabletop Simulator, it's basically kind of like an engine for board games and stuff, which is kind of neat, but also kind of maybe scary. So I'm just going to run through the tutorial really quick to show the controls, which are pretty neat. So you pick up stuff with your left mouse, you can flip it when you're holding it with F, and then if you drop stuff on top of the same stuff, it'll stack, which is pretty cool. You can drag stuff away to just draw one, but if you hold it, you can move a whole stack. You shake to shuffle, that's what that sound is. And then you can drag stuff over your name to take it in your hand, which is also nice. And you gotta flip them yourself. Now, if you take a dice and you shake it, you can see it like randomly takes an orientation. You can throw that if you want on top of it. So you can move the camera around with the thingy, right click. You can zoom at a certain place, space to reset the camera, and then if you hold Alt, which I really like this functionality or this feature, you can just look at something. You're like, oh, what's this? What's that number? What's this card? Stuff like that. When you're holding an object, you can rotate it with Q or E. Pretty simple. And then this is also pretty nice. When you're holding something, you can right click to take more stuff. So you're like, I want to take this stuff too, and then that die. I'm gonna throw all of it or something. And everything's physics based. And now finally, if you hit the question mark, you can have a neat little reminder of controls and stuff like that. And when I win this tutorial, everything happens. You know, all the things, all the items. This is all the kind of shit that you can find built into the game. Sorry, my CPU is taking a bit of a hit. I'm running a terrible computer. These are also stacks, so I can just draw and like take shit out of it. But anyway, let's go to kind of like the meat of the thing. So there's a single player. I don't know why you play single player. These are basically the game modes, the default games that are in the thing. It's pretty basic. You can go into chess and you can play chess. And then one thing that's neat is that there's a grid for this. Like on the board there's a grid, but not outside of the board. So like if you move something, you can't make it land on, in between two lines, which is neat. You can choose to toss shit if you want, because that's physics is always a selling point. And then probably the most important feature of this game is this little button right here, just to flip the table. Let me reset that. I think you gotta do it like this. But yeah, basically you can see that there's my name here. You can change tables, some neat stuff like this if you want to play serious poker chess, the best of games. You can do that. You can spawn a ton of shit, so if you want to play like some sort of like, spawn metal dice, chrome, wow, actually cool looking dice. Take that stuff, throw it, and I wonder if I toss something off the board, does it come back? It does. That's pretty nice. The backgrounds are all like totally just a placeholder picture. Your hands are totally flat. You can see like it'll fall down and teleport itself back at some point. Kind of wish, and maybe you can, I just don't know how, you could reset a default camera angle. Maybe it's in here. Oh, you can double zoom, that's nice. Alt. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. But basically there's this menu on the side that has a lot of like stuff you can create, change the background if you want to be in a weird like tunnel. Because that's where you'd want to play chess, is in some sort of like underground tunnel. Shit. Kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs and don't play chess inside of weird tunnels. Then there's this magical button. Oh! So last time I tried to just change chrome and metal, but nothing was changing. So I guess you could change certain pieces to be chrome or metal. Wonder how many of them are actually like that. Or maybe that's just depend on the mode now I think about it. So there's some options, pretty basic stuff. Enable the grid, there's gravity multiplier, if you want to have really floaty pieces. And if you want to turn off table flip, which is very important for multiplayer, because you know, that's going to happen. Ooh. The floatiest of floaties. Let's see how low I can turn this. 0.2. Woo! So if you want to play moon chess, that's not one option. And then you can do certain stuff like that for turns, which I think is kind of neat because you can. It's nice to have an option to create turns. But the reason. Wait, what is this? Oh, you can go back to certain turns. You can undo things. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. So it totally saves everything that happens. I'm discovering a lot of this stuff because I haven't actually played around with much. But the most important thing about this game is this, custom. Now I actually haven't tried it yet, but you can create your own games. And so there's like on Steam it's listed as the game has come out like 2 days ago as of recording this video, and there's already I found on Nexus Mods just links to download files to play like Dominion and a ton of other board games, King of Tokyo, Settlers of Catan. So this game, Tabletop Simulator, is totally like the beginning of like board gaming piracy, which is kind of worrying. In a certain way, it's nice because there's tons of games I'd love to try, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to try them online here soon. But it also means that I'm not gonna necessarily pay for a lot of stuff from now on. I don't know exactly how this works because you're supposed to enter URLs for custom decks, but I don't know what that format is like. Template can be found in in-game folder and the number of cards, 2 to 70. Maybe you can create more decks. I don't know exactly how this works, but I was trying to, or you can, create all this neat stuff. I wonder if I put gravity like 2 times, 3 times what it's supposed to be like. Oh yeah, it's just heavy. I guess this neat cooks means stuff does fall over more. Board picture. It all looks like it's supposed to be URLs, which is a bit surprising. But I guess that makes sense because then the game knows where it's supposed to find the files online, so you don't upload anything to any servers. So I'm not sure exactly how you go about creating games yet, but there's already a lot of options. So here, let's go to the multiplayer modes. So in multiplayer, I can direct connect, I didn't see that, but I can browse for servers. Most of them are going to have passwords, which I think is good. That means that's probably going to be how this is managed. Anything that's kind of like custom is should probably have a password so that you can't rampantly like create other board games. But here, for example, unspeakable words, flux, and CAH, which I don't know what that is, but I could potentially join that. The room seems to be full, so I guess not. But if I scroll down, maybe I can find a game of Monopoly. Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly is custom. So if I wanted to play Monopoly, which I don't, but for example, Magic the Gathering, to 8 players. I don't know. who'd want to play 8-player thing. Ooh, but Bang, the dice game, actually is perfect. Exactly an example of a game I've been wanting to try. Hey.
Hey, do you want to play Bang?
I do actually really want to try Bang, the dice game. Can you hear me?
Unrelated. Do you know how to play Bang?
I know how to play basic Bang, yes. I don't know if they can hear me.
Unreal. No, I can't.
Oh, how do I turn on?
You press Control.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Control.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
Okay, so yeah, I know how to play.
know
I know how to play basic Bang, but I haven't played the dice game, so I'm actually really curious. I just saw a review or saw the Tom Vassell thing or the one of the top 10s that said that it basically replaced normal Bang, so I'm really curious to play this.
yeah, it's a lot quicker.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that.
Poison Pass, do you mind if we restart the game?
Yeah, that's no problem, dude.
I didn't see this table.
Yeah, I knew.
Okay.
And so
Hey,
people can
Snake,
create some
do you know how to
notes
play
on the
Bang
side,
dice game?
and you can have your own private notes, which is kind of neat. But you can also change these.
Sneak, do you know how to play this game?
Ooh. So this is my hand.
Right, so...
Is there a quick way of looking at your hand? I can see my hand, but is there a way of like zooming in on it or?
got you.
You hover over it and press Alt. No, don't pull out your cards just yet. Basically, you've all been assigned a role. You don't choose that role. You have a role and a character. You do not show the role. The entire idea of this game is to beat your healing agenda by just killing the other people. While
For each little
saving the
thingy.
Right.
So I'm
you
pretty
can
sure.
reveal your character cards, but not your role.
Oh.
Use Q and E to rotate it.
Damn it.
Or F. No, that's your role.
For some reason, my Q and E is not working.
Just use F to flip it. Yeah, there you go. That's your character. Okay. Basic. Okay, so is anybody here got the sheriff? Someone's rolled the sheriff.
Not the sheriff. Oh wait, shit.
And I
Sorry.
got the deck which is not the sheriff. Well, this is not the deck with the sheriff. Let's try again.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I clicked the Windows key by mistake.
Now is anyone a sheriff?
Nope.
I keep getting the same guy.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't.
When you press Alt on a card, is there a way of like rotating the preview?
No. Unfortunately. Okay, let's get lemon.
But this is what I was talking about.
Now is anyone the sheriff?
Nope.
Oh, I am the sheriff. Okay, the sheriff must reveal
You
his
never
role
lose
and
more than
he's
one
the
life
one who
points to
starts the
in-games.
game.
Neat.
Okay, next up your health point. See that you have under your name a number with
So
the
that's
bullet icon next to it.
7 hit points, 8, 8, and 8. Got it. So I'm dealing with 7. And these are going to be
this is your
health.
HP. So yeah, this is your HP. Let's use the poker chips to represent HP. The sheriff gets 1 more HP.
So I'm right clicking to like take more cards inside. Wait. So now I have a pile 4. God damn it. Okay, that was harder than it should have been, but
Okay, how many more do I need to spawn?
and so I guess in this game we get special dice. So we don't have special die. We have regular die, but these are gonna be I'm gonna go red, actually. Oh god damn it, it changes my position.
Okay, positions do matter.
Yeah, I just discovered that. Sorry, by the way, to those people who don't know they're being streamed, but
Okay, is everything organized?
so there's
Everything
no
organized, mate?
I think we're good. Is there no custom dice yet?
Nope. Right, let's begin turns.
They'll
Each
probably come in later.
turn You must roll dice. These dice represent your actions for this turn. You must re-roll 3 times. You can pick which cards you want to not re-roll. For example, if I want not to re-roll 1, I can just re-roll. Just keep it here and do it like a Yahtzee. But you must re-roll 3 times. Unless you have the guy that can re-roll 4 times if you want.
Can you
So,
end it early?
No, you must re-roll 3 times.
Okay, that's interesting.
So,
I love all our floating hands.
okay, we have a few ones.
We can play
One
handsy.
means that I can shoot someone who is right next to me. So I can shoot Unreal and I can shoot
Oh, that's interesting.
So I'll keep it.
So I guess, yeah.
Number 2 means that I can shoot a guy who is 2 spaces away from me. So Sneak You, which I will also keep.
Dynamite and Gatling gun.
3
Oh,
is
man.
an arrow. These are arrows. These are collective arrows, meaning that when you have a 3, then you must take an arrow. When all arrows are gone, then anyone who took an arrow will lose 1 HP. So if you took 2 arrows, you will lose 2 HP. But you
Wait,
can
say
reroll,
that again? Okay, so you don't want arrows.
Yes, you also have dynamite. You cannot reroll dynamite.
Oh man, that's funny.
You can reroll arrows, but you can't reroll dynamite.
Yeah,
3
got it.
dynamite will explode on your face, and you will lose an HP.
Oh man, that's funny.
Okay. And now the 6. 6 is a Gatling gun. If you get 3 6s, yeah, if you get 3 6s, then everyone else besides you will lose 1 HP.
I was
Unless
wondering.
you have the guy that requires 2.
Yeah, who is everybody else? Because
Yeah, Sneak has the guy that requires 2 Gatling guns.
You may take
So
an
I
arrow
will
instead of
choose the
losing
key,
life point.
all of these, and will roll an arrow. So that's my second roll. 4, okay. 4 is a beer. Beer replenishes 1 HP, but since I haven't taken a hit, I can reroll safely.
Are you taking your
And
first
the
turn?
5. Yeah. Okay, so I can shoot either poison pass and unreal, and I can shoot sneak. So sneak, you will lose 1 HP now, and unreal lose 1 AD.
You can call
Okay,
me
and
Ed,
now
by the way.
it's the next. Okay, sorry. Okay, next turn.
Oh, so then there's the
It's
turn
Ed now.
thing.
Hey, I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Like 30 seconds.
Should I reroll that last one, the top one?
So you can shoot because you have two. You can shoot only poisonous. Only shoot poisonous.
I have to.
3. That's an arrow. You
Have-
must roll another time.
Oh wait, but that first one wasn't a reroll. It was just that die was on top of the other one.
Can you do all the dice again? That is
Okay, so first roll.
which one do you want to keep?
Alright, I'm back.
I can't do the arrows for his dynamite. For his beer. Oh,
No, 4 is beer.
yes, sorry, I wanted to keep that.
5 is dynamite. Must keep it dynamite.
I must keep the dynamite. That was a beer. I was going to keep
3
it.
is arrow, so you don't want arrows.
Oh, right, I can change the arrows. How do you change the? Oh, how do you change the die face?
You
If you hover over it, and you,
over it.
yeah, okay. And you hit the number on it, it'll change that to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
The dynamite
That-
explodes on your face and you lose 1 HP.
And the dynamite goes boom.
That's immediately.
Yes. You can now re-roll dynamite. Okay. You can't use a Gatling gun,
No.
but you can shoot twice on adjacent people. Who do you want to shoot? Bam, bam. Okay. End your turn now.
How do I do that?
Yeah, you can see how it's a lot faster than
How? Yeah, but how do I end my turn?
you press on the end turn button.
I don't see it.
You should have an end turn button at the bottom right.
I totally don't.
Don't see an end turn button. Okay. Well, I'll just end the turn for you.
Thanks.
Okay, it's Sneak's turn.
That is weird. I mean, I remember seeing it on the left, but you said at the bottom. I'm
Can
crazy.
you all see the public notepad on the right?
Yeah, I can see it. I wish there was some sort of like background that you could put, because it's really hard to read.
Yeah, he can change background.
Yeah, that's
That's
better.
not good. Go to the hall one. Yeah, do that one.
That one's super blurry for me.
No, it's stupid. I don't understand. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's stupid.
It's a museum. Okay.
Yeah,
You
museum.
got 1, 2, 3, 5, which you must keep.
So this game is pretty simple. Except I was kind of a moron, or I pretended. I shot the sheriff a lot.
Okay, so you must reroll something. Okay, you must reroll something.
So, while it's not my turn to play, you're going to be entertained by Nala,
For 3, you take an arrow.
if I can.
Get one arrow. And yeah,
All of these arrows are depleted. You take 1 each.
take 1 HP away from someone else. Let's do this guy right here.
Okay, you wanna shoot me?
Well, I guess this pretty much covers it. I mean, I'm gonna play the end of this game, but this is basically, yeah, like, this was amazing how quickly I found a good example of a game I wanted to play that I just heard about that was probably created super fast because it came out 2 days
I
ago.
can't re-roll a 5 though.
And that is essentially board game piracy. Can pay for it, and if I wanted to, I could never
I can
pay
re-roll
for
one
it.
of these. I have to re-roll one more. No, I re-roll 3 times already.
But yeah, so
Okay, then I'll stop here. And
cool
then
idea, especially cool
screw
for
this guy over.
prototyping board games. But it's
Oops.
This game is really good and also really quick.
You should have 2 left, right? You're at 5.
okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Signing off.
By the way, if you guys get a beer, you can also buy a beer for someone else.
Oh, you can buy a beer for someone? Okay.
If you get a beer, a beer.
It's interesting. I can't
End your turn.
end my recording.
End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since I haven't taken a hit, I can. End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since I haven't taken a hit, I can. End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since I haven't taken a hit, I can. End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since I haven't taken a hit, I can. End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since I haven't taken a hit, I can. End your turn. You can also buy a beer for someone else. Since,
Oh my god.
I haven't taken a hit, I can.
I don't count.
Well,
There you go.
everyone
Good roll.
damage.
Did you do it?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Everyone take
Also
one damage.
sneaky.
Oh my god.
You can't heal more than your health. So if you have 3 beers, you can't do that. You only can have 8 max health.
Okay, so I have.